see me because my phone had broke and I had to get a new phone. I got one right before I came here, but I was actually just on Facebook. That's why I went ahead and messaged you, because I saw you had posted some stuff about Haiti. But man, Leonard, everything that you say in your videos, when I tell you that shit is just legit the truth, it doesn't make no sense. You know, I was supposed to be consoling this year, right? Well, that shit, that's a dub. Like, I had to cut that dude off. The same when I told you that I was from Lapland. This dude pretty much like just ruined my life. Like I had spent so much money so far for the Kanzo, and I just had to just shot that shit up to the game. Like, he said it was me and my kids that were supposed to Kanzo, all this stuff. And it's like lately, you know, like you said, when you're Haitian and when it's in your blood, you don't have to Kanzo. You already have, especially if you already have the gift. Like, one thing about me is I have a gift through dreams. Like, I will literally dream about something and it'll happen literally like within 2 days or whatnot. Sometimes it's not exactly as I see it in a dream, and other times it's very symbolic. But it was this guy that I was dating, and I dreamt one day that his tongue was that of a snake and that he had fangs. And so, like, I had just got a new place in Atlanta. I had just rented a new place. This was, when I moved? I moved in March 1st. No, March 5th. I moved in March 5th. And so my friend, Dalvin, came to the house to see me one day. And that night, he spent the night. And while I was sleeping, I had a dream that the dude, his name is Gene, I had a dream that instead of Dalvin sleeping in the house, I saw it was Gene. But supposedly he was mounted by a Loa called Kunga. But it's now I'm finding out that all this time, like, this dude ain't really been dealing with the Loas. Like, he's been dealing with straight jobs. Like, these people were legit, you know, call on jobs, summon jobs, and then pretend that they're the Loas just to manipulate people. That's what a lot of them are doing. A lot of them are doing that, Leonard. And so it's like I had a dream that instead of Dalvin sleeping next to me, it was Gene. So when I woke up, I'm talking to Dalvin, and next thing you know, he got fucking possessed by a fucking snake-ass demon, and it ain't no fucking Dumbala. It's not no Dumbala. A lot of these folks sitting here with all this extra shit getting possessed by whatever, those don't be fucking real lies. Those be fucking jobs perpetrating. And so the whole shit that happened on Dalvin, and you know how, like you said, whenever you're cursed, whenever somebody curses you, it manifests based on how you live your life. So if you're a good person, it may not manifest as strongly or like as severe as when you're a person doing shit you have no business doing. And Dalvin was always like the type of nigga, like, you know, he wouldn't be in the streets. He you know, used to sell drugs. I mean, he had a fucked up life. His, you know, didn't have really good parental training. He doesn't know his dad. His mom was just the type of woman that, like, she'd get with a dude just because he's a drug dealer or whatever. So this nigga thinking, you know, they get full tonku like he was going to be a rapper or some shit. So, and then he told me, like, when he was young, he made a pact with the devil. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck is, it's like all this stuff was just coming out. So literally within 1 week, this nigga was getting possessed by all these fake ass jobs pretending to be Loas, trying to give me messages and shit. And I kept having dreams, like, something kept telling me, "Fee, that's not the real wives. That's not the real wives. Like, those are jabs. Those are jabs. Those not the real wives." You know what I'm saying? Then not only that, come to find out that this dude, when Gene came to my house, because you know how Haitians, like, when you move into a new house, they'll come in like Bode Kaila, they call it Bode Kaila, like supposedly to bless it or whatever. So here he come after I paid his ass $1,500 to come Bode the Kai for me, make sure it's full of protection or whatever bullshit. This nigga actually came and brought fucking jobs into the house to literally watch me, because he had charged me. How much he charged me? I think it was like, I think total it was like $45,000 for me and my 4 kids to Kanzo, right? And I had already paid fucking $26,000. And I'm so serious, Leonard. Within 3 years, I had already paid $26,000. And then not only just that, like other work he was supposed to do for me, like you know, I was married, me and Rashawn. He was like, oh, you know, he was going to save our marriage or whatever. I paid him money to, like, restore the marriage. That shit went to fucking waste, like, to the point to where I had to be the one to walk away from Rashawn. I was like, you know what? I don't even want to deal with this no more. And then, like, other things, like, at one point, my mom was attacking me and my dad, and this is legit. This is not even no speculation. Like, she was attacking me and my dad. Like, I literally have dreams about my mom coming, like, fighting me in my sleep, numerous dreams. And, you know, me and her have had, you know, back and forth, whatever, and some stuff my dad told me, like, you know, when he used to date her, even before I was born, about her, like, trying to, like, you know, marry him, like, she'd take his sperm and try to do shit on him, and she'd even say shit like, oh, my bonjour, whatever. So supposedly he was like, oh, he was gonna do work to, like, protect me from my mom. But mind you, when I first moved into the house, before he came to board at the house, supposedly I had a dream where I saw I was laying down, and all of a sudden the sheets on my bed was like roaring like the sea, like the ocean. And next thing you know, I open up my eyes and I see my mom, and she was like, oh, Joffy, I'm gonna prier pour. And you know, that's fucking Haitian code word for bonjour, whatever. So next thing you know, I'm trying to move later and I can't fucking move. So now this bitch is sitting here running circles around me, and like she's laughing hysterically, and then she comes to reach for my youngest son. And so now I'm scared because I'm like, oh shit, like what if she touched my son and, you know, something happens, you know? But it's like as soon as she was about to touch him, I don't know what the fuck happened, but I heard her say, okay. And then she left. And it's like she just disappeared. And then when she disappeared, I was able to move again. And I'm sitting here like, what the fuck? But, man, it's just so much stuff. It's just so much stuff. Like, I'm going to try to get my money up, and I'm going to have you give me a reading because I really need to get a reading from you. But that's pretty much what's been going on. But this nigga, man, Dalvin was getting possessed by a whole bunch of bullshit. This nigga was legit turning into a full snake, hissing, like, fell on the floor, wiggling like a snake, crawling. And then not only that, a whole bunch of other stuff, supposedly a fake duntor, fake ogu, like a whole bunch of shit. And then what I noticed is when I used to have dreams and I kept hearing stuff, even like while I'm awake, I kept hearing voices saying that's not the real wife. It's like I noticed Dalvin, like when he realized these things was happening to him, he tried to manipulate me. Like he purposely called on different forces or whatever, and he'd be the one talking, making it seem like it was the wife talking. And I remember, Leonard, you made a video about that. You was like, when these folks be possessed, these folks be mounted, whatever, and so it be them talking. It be them talking. It's not really, oh, it's the force talking. It be them. And it's like I had to sit back and I was like, everything Leonard said is so true, and it has all come to pass. And I ended up coming to Haiti. I had to come to Haiti just to like protect myself from other shit. And Dalvin came with me. But Thursday, I had to send his ass back because eventually I called out the job. I called out the job, and I made the job tell me every fucking thing. I was like, first of all, who the fuck sent you? And what is your mission? And all that stuff. And he specifically told me that it's Gene who sent him because I guess Gene felt like Dalvin came in between like him making money off of me. Stop, Kimani. Money off of me. And so he literally sent the job to come and kill Dalvin to make sure that we separated so that I would not find the truth out about him. And that's what the fuck happened. And that's what happened. And that's just the truth. So then it's like, you know, I was like, dude, like, you know what? It's either I'm going to try to get you some help here or, you know, you just going to have to do you. But it's like the job was literally like, you know, fucking with his mind because 1 minute it's like he'd be straight. Next minute, like, man, the job even possessed him when they tried to come fucking attack me. I had to take a fucking knife and I was like, listen, you come attack me, job or not, I'm gonna fuck your ass up. I'm gonna stab your ass because it's life or death at this point. Because I kept having dreams where it's like, I saw that Dalvin would get possessed by the job, and then the job would come try to attack me and be like, oh, I'm gonna kill you and your kids. And I had 3 dreams about that. The third dream I had, it was this Haitian lady that I don't even know, and I saw she came and saved me. She came and saved me from him. And like when I kept having those dreams, I was like, you know what? I can't go against my dreams because every time I dream, the shit is true. It's a warning. It's a message. I just need to go with my thoughts. If Dalvin wanted to get help, he would have gotten help. We could have gotten help. But it's like the stuff was just taking over his mind, and I was like, you know what? You just got to go back. I can't deal with this shit no more. So he done went back to his family, and who knows what's going to happen. Because I remember one time the job was like, oh, you're the one who has the key to save him. Because if he leaves, you know we're going to kill him. And it's funny because I just saw that you made a post about jobs on Facebook, and that's when I was like, let me hit up Leonard and see what the fuck is going on.